I just can't understand this, actually. And I can't see this being a big seller.
Okay.
So, for that reason.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I could see that they were passionate, enthusiastic about what they were doing, but I couldn't get to the bottom of what the actual business model was. In fact, we had to work quite hard to find out exactly what it was that they were doing.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How many did you sell last month?
We're only in business 6 months.
How many did you sell last month?
I have another letter.
How many did you sell last month?
I haven't sold any to date, but we have letters from retailers who
Okay, now I
would be
appreciate it. So, do you
interested.
see what I'm saying?
Sold none.
When somebody tells me they've sold nothing, and they make up numbers of 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, it just sounds ridiculous. When the two Karens were giving me their cute little one-lines, it didn't do anything for me. I didn't get them, I didn't get the product, and I didn't get the business opportunity. Okay. So regrettably, I'm out.
Cute.
And therefore, I couldn't say I'm out quick enough.
Peter Jones was equally damning.
This is ridiculous and painful. I think you've been very naive to think that you've got a business that's anything like valued at £300,000. You have a business that's valued at zero, and I'd even question that. It's nothing but a little idea in your head. I can't invest in ideas in heads, and that's why I'm out.
Okay, thank you.
I never, in my head, thought, I'm going to give up. You're still in, you still got to shout. That's just my attitude, my mentality.
Just two dragons now remained, Deborah Meaden and the unusually subdued Theo Paphitis. Only now was he ready to question them on their key industry contacts.
So, before we go any further, you did say you had a letter from a distributor?
Yes.
Can I have...
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
I very rarely make excuses for people in the den when they don't know the numbers. But I think the girls got such a pasting from some of the other dragons, unfairly. I think I might have struggled with those numbers as well, you know.
I must say, Theo, we've done all of this in 4 weeks.
Amazing.
Theo's quiet, and Deborah, sometimes if they're going to do a thing together, they will go together. So they were particularly quiet, and I just felt we're still in with a chance. We still got 2 dragons left.
You have given me no reason. You have just failed to convince me that there's a business model in here, so I'm afraid I'm out.
Okay, thank you.
It's true to say Theo and I have invested in several joint investments, but that's because both of us think that they're good business propositions. This one, I could not see the business opportunity. So there shouldn't be an assumption just because one of us makes an offer that the other one will. I couldn't see the opportunity. I wasn't going to make an offer.
Right, ladies, I'm going to make you an offer for the full £100,000. And I won't be wanting 25% of the business. Okay? I'm going to be wanting 45% of the business, because I don't believe the business is worth anything near that level at the moment. I could be burning my money just like that. And you're going to need a lot of help to get this to market.
Yes.
Are we in?
When Theo made the offer, I was like, oh, thank God for that. Someone's got us out of this.
I felt really, really good, really, really happy, really.
But you wouldn't have known we did, because we were just so
damaged.
damaged.
I really wanted, I was battered and bruised.
Fantastic.
Great.
We're in. Do you know, I'm going to love working with these ladies, but unfortunately for them, they've got a much larger task ahead of them than they could have possibly imagined when they accepted the investment from me. I'm very pleased with that. I'm ecstatic with it.
Somebody's put something in Theo's water earlier today that has made him turn into one of the Chuckle Brothers. I was blown away when James put his money into Doggy Treadmill, but I think Theo could have made the second most ridiculous investment in a den.
It's a cracking on that one. You don't know how good
I listened and trying to find an edge, because that's what the den's all about, is getting that edge.
Do you know you are our chosen dragon?
Peter, I was their first choice, all right? Just thought I'd tell you that.
Thank
Lovely,
you.
well done again.
Thank
Congratulations.
You. Thank you for saving us.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Just 5.5 weeks after shaking hands in the Den, Theo's heading to London's West End to catch up with the Karens. But before the entrepreneurs receive any money, there's due diligence to consider. The all-important patent needs to stand up. And Theo has another requirement for them to fulfill.
I made my offer conditional on a world expert telling me it was just like ice skating. Ice skating on wheels? Let's just find out if it really works.
The retail magnate has many skills, but ice skating isn't one of them. So he's called in a favour from a friend. Ex-Olympic figure skater and one-time chairman of the Ice Skating Association, Haig Ungen. Karen and Karen are still waiting for the final components of their finished product to be delivered. So Theo and Haig have been watching the dancers using a prototype skate. But will Haig be impressed with their design?
Hello. Nice to see you.
Can I introduce you to this guy?
You don't have to.
Is he ice skating royalty, is he?
Yes.
Is he? Oh my word.
Wow, I mean, this is where it really changes from the inline blade, doesn't it, completely? What I love is that you've taken a real blade
Exactly.
and maintained the toe pit.
Yep.
And the rocker allows you to move on just one roller at a time, or 1.5, right?
Yep.
What I've seen mirrors almost identical what we do on ice.
It's an unusual form of due diligence. Time to find out if they passed Haig Ungen's test.
Well, ladies, of course I had a chat with Haig. Would you like to know what he told me?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
This is a Dragon's Den face.
Yeah, we've seen this face before.
He loved it.
Oh, that's
That's
brilliant. That's brilliant.
He absolutely loved it. And now we're going to deal with condition
Yeah.
number 2.
It's out of our hands, that one, unfortunately.
What was condition number 2?
It's the patents.
Okay.
So we won't know until they all come back whether they stand or not.
Because what we're not going to do is manufacture hundreds and hundreds of thousands
Exactly.
of skates and then find we're infringing somebody's patent and have to destroy them. In the meantime, we need to get all the paperwork sorted out,
Yep.
get the money ready to go, and then I think we might have a business.
Take
And
over.
we're rolling.
We're rolling. I like
Skating.
that. I like that. We're rolling. The girls have proved to me that this works. So one of the biggest hurdles we've now overcome.
It's one more step down the line. That's good, isn't it?
Just got to
Much
keep
bigger,
working
yeah.
at the whole project, and we will get there.
And get ready to go.
Next week, the tour heads north as Duncan Bannatyne tries his hand at a new career.
I could quite enjoy this. I could do this for a living. Quite easy, isn't it? Yeah.
Deborah Meaden draws an admission from an entrepreneur who turned her down.
Do you know how many you need to sell before you make any money?
I would say probably about 100,000.
Oh, gosh.
And James Caan tries to reel back in the one that got away.
Are you still open to offers, Martin? You brought a checkbook.
If you haven't already logged on to see them, you can meet the new online dragons here on BBC Two. Sell your ideas on the internet this Wednesday night at 9:30. Next tonight, Match of the Day.